Today, I'm going through the welcome flow of American Fishing Tackle Company, and we're going to be going through all the different emails that they have, what I would do differently, and overall what we would change within their email account. Here is American Fishing Tackle Company, and they specialize in outdoor products, specifically in the fishing niche. So they have clothing, accessories, etc. Now, I have all of their emails pulled up right here in my Figma. Let's jump right in. This is the first email that people get when they sign up for the welcome flow. Let me just scroll through this real quick and let me know if you see any specific problems with this. Now, outside of the fact that some of these products are missing, there's actually a lot of issues with this email. So number one, there's a lot of links at the top here for men's, women's, youth sale. They're trying to replicate how they're doing their website. Now, what we've noticed is if you want to have higher deliverability, you want to reduce the amount of links in your email as possible, including all of these. And based off of heat map data from all of our clients combined, we don't necessarily see a lot of click-through rates going through this top section right here. Speaking of high click-through rate, all we get is a welcome message, just welcome. There's no call to action and just a dude with a fishing pole. Some problems here because we want to actually introduce people to the brand. Welcome, we're glad you're here. Like, you want to drive excitement, basically, having people signed on. Here it just says welcome. It's pretty basic, pretty boring. I would switch up that headline. Next up, we have collections. We have men's, women's, kids, and sale. A couple things here. Number one, the readability of this text of men's, women's, kids, and sale, not necessarily the best representation. It looks clean. You have all the different pictures that go along with it. In the right brightness, you can't really see kids here. Sale is kind of hard to see. Women's hard to see. I would do a shadow overlay on these boxes and just have men's, women's, kids sale as the main thing that has a higher contrast. Bestsellers. There's really no sub headline here. It just says bestsellers, and it has all of their different products. Now, I know that their bestsellers are dynamically populated by Klaviyo, and some of them are missing here. Now, what I would do differently is instead of having the dynamic section be set up here, I would actually have them be image blocks or even container sections where it just has those top sellers, whether it's the first 6 or 10 top sellers. Then you have the 10% pledge, which is, the most content we've ever seen in this email with a learn more button. And one other thing is there's no call to action in any of these. You just have these products here. There's no shop now or check out the Samurai LS sun protection shirt. Nothing like that, nothing contextual. And then you have your footer. Now, here's how we did it differently, not redesigning this specific email, but here's the flow that goes down. The free turkey targets from Mossy Oak, a very comparable brand. And the first thing you see is your free printable turkey targets. Download, countdown to turkey season has begun. Get your patterns and start shooting, and it's time to get season ready. Obsession with the best camo for turkey hunting, period. And then you have all of your emails here, or all of your product images with a call out for shop now that's a big contrast on the white background. So orange on white stands out like a sore thumb. So you're able to shop really easily, and you can shop the collection as well. So very fluid and very easy to follow email. Next up is their thank you from our founder email. So obviously you have Casey Shedd here, president of AFTCO. I mean, this is a good letter. There's a lot of good content, learn more, but you're missing the personal side of things on this email. There's no photo. You don't know exactly who this president is. Here's how we did it differently with Good Clean Love. We actually had a photo of Wendy here with a quote, a call out quote of proud to be a leader in feminine wellness, because that's their main target demographic and that's the main products that they sell. Goes over her journey, all love, etc. And then at the bottom, there's a call to action, to follow up on the discount code that they had for their welcome offer. So very simple and straightforward here. Just having the founder note with a photo and a quick upsell at the bottom, which increases conversions instead of just having a boring letter here. Next up is this Reaper camo sweatshirt. So it's Reaper season. Now we have some info. Now, problem, no call to action. Nothing above the fold that you can see here. Have the best fishing hoodie and shop now. You have to scroll down to get to this shop now button. I think all of this could have fit within this image here. Additionally, we have another image of the product, more images, and finally a testimonial. There was no testimonials in any of the previous emails. We finally get a testimonial, and it's very small. It just says best fishing hoodie ever, and this is barely visible. and the shop now button is so small. Then we have more Reaper camos. Again, I would single out those products into their own columns of the most popular SKUs rather than having them be dynamically populated, because we do have some image breaks here from the different Reaper camos that could be out of stock or no longer available. So I would probably just dedicate those sections for this specific email. Shop Reaper. Again, there's no shop call to actions below these images. There's no stark contrast there. Then they have their holiday deals, which extends this email even further, which I don't think makes the most sense here. I would probably separate this out into its own email. Then we have the sale up to 50% off. So you have a few things. You have a product launch, a holiday deal, and then you have a 50% off discount code for holidays. And the call to action is completely different. There's just a lot going on in this email. I would probably cut the sale side here and just leave it to the Reaper. And that's that. As far as how we would do it differently, you have the Cold Life, which introduced a new product, the Ultimate Light. Immediately, pre-order now. Call to actions immediately visible. You have a photo demonstrating the product, and then you have a early bird pre-order special, and then why choose it. There's no benefits in this email of why this Reaper sweatshirt is worth wearing. Obviously, there's some text here that probably goes over it, but I'm not going to read it. I need it to be spoon-fed to me. So here we have it spoon-fed of hassle-free, more portable, flexible setup. If I want to learn more, I can just read the subheadline, but I can get a general idea of it based off of this. And flexible payment plans. It's a very expensive product. You can pre-order now through those plans. So very smooth flow versus, product, sale, and no call to actions anywhere. Now, moving on to a free boat towel on all orders $150 plus. It's a part of a Black Friday Cyber Monday offer that they're doing. And again, no call to actions. It's right below it. So it just cut off. I would reduce the spacing here. I would probably put the free boat towel above here. There's a bunch of free space right here that you can do like a gradient and have this headline there, save some time, no code needed. That could just be put into this sub headline and click shop now, making that shop now button bigger. Get it by December 24th. They have an order deadline that goes over, which is great. This is a very good infographic. This is the most, revolutionary thing I've seen here. Then we have gifts for men, women, 25 and under, gift cards, very small call to actions. Again, I would probably increase this to be the entire square, similar to how they did, this section right here. But, it is what it is. Bestsellers, again, I would just have that container be its own thing with call to actions and shop now buttons at the bottom. Then you have the shop all, holiday gift guide. Again, I'd probably do this as a separate email. If we're trying to promote boat towels as the main thing, I would probably promote more bestsellers rather than gift guides. Now, where it comes into play, all of these emails have the same exact issues on the dark mode side. Now in dark mode, you can't see these top navigation links and the logo is barely visible. You can see the towels. Shop now is pretty much omitted on this dark blue background. It doesn't look good. You can't even see the section that says get it by December 24th. Gift ideas, it's fine. It works. Bestsellers, it works, but it looks ugly because of all these white crop outs. And again, the call to actions just don't stand out because it's blue on black, and that's just not a good color combo. How we did it differently, research verified. We had a 10% off sale of your first purchase, claim the discount. We have a timer going on. So in this case, if you're doing this, I would have a timer that expires by 12/19. Just a quick overview, claim discount right front and center is the first thing you see. And then you go based off of category within their own container and their own section. And a small little testimonial at the bottom with 3 badges here. Makes it very easy and straightforward to take action on this. Got a couple more emails left. Again, it seems like they're allergic to having a good above the fold section because this huge image is just taking up so much space. And then you have the Jigfish performance shirt and then the call to action for the shop now, which isn't visible on the first content paint. So I would move this all the way up. I'd move the Jigfish headline above here, maybe not blocking his face necessarily, but I'd probably pick a different image overall. This is good. I like seeing this, but the problem is on dark mode, similar to how you have this get it by December, you don't see it on dark mode. So there's a problem there. You have an outline of all the different styles that they have, and then all the different broken images, again, dynamically populated by Shopify with no call to actions unless you go down to the bottom. Tips for choosing sun protection clothing. This could be its own email. This is the type of informative stuff that customers love. So tips for choosing sun protection clothing should, if anything, should be the highlight of this email. And then it's like, this is how we have the Jigfish performance be the best for, sun protection. And then you have the learn more button. For us, how we did it, we went over the product as well as carefully crafted to match your natural chemistry, quick bio, quick bullet points, learn more. Very easy, stands out, and smooth. Then we have all these individual sections going over the different products, our best-selling biomatch products. Again, the best sellers have their own section with their own call to action. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. I hope you see where I'm coming from. It's so much smoother and easier to navigate than trying to figure out which of these is the best. On to the last email here. Grab the gear you need, find a local retailer. Now this is the first above the fold that is actually pretty good, utilizing the image, the blank space, as well as the title. You're combining the two. I would probably extend this image all the way out within the borders here. Find a dealer. I would say find a retailer instead of a dealer, because everything says retailer, dealer, kind of a mismatch there. Gift ideas, again, utilizing the same section from before. And then browse gifts. I would probably have this section be similar to this, where it's an image with text overlay of like browse gifts your family would love or your friends would love, with a call to action embedded. How we did it, Forbes. There's no better gift than a vital red light. Good call to action, good social proof, learn more, immediately goes to a landing page. And it goes through a quote right below of like, this is the best gift that you can get. There's no testimonials. If you notice, within this whole entire lineup, there's only one testimonial in all of these emails. I would highlight more of those. People actually see the social proof. We go through the benefits of Vital Red Light, all the 3 different products that we offer, and then 3 different badges here at the bottom. Overall, just a very smooth progression from social proof, this is a good product, case study, or not even case study, a testimonial, why it's good for you, and the 3 different ways that you can use Vital Red Light. Hope you learned something new today. If you like these kinds of analysis videos, let me know down in the comments. Hit the like button if you like the video, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe down below. And I think this video right here is going to be a really good watch for you. I just put it out, and I'll see you in the next one.